Now, for more now, we're joined by our correspondent, Frank Contreras. He's in the Amazon River's Araguari River, and he's in northern Brazil. Frank, as surfers are among those who love the tidal bore most, what conditions did the surfers have today?
Well, it all started early this morning. You could start to hear tropical birds and even howler monkeys making sounds. They got the sound of the wave long before humans did. As our boat approached the location where the Pororoca wave, as it's known, this tidal bore wave, started coming in from the Atlantic, you could hear the roar of the wave. We were reporting in previous days that it sounds like a freight train. Let me confirm for you just now. In fact, it absolutely does sound like a freight train. Now, when the tidal bore finally came through, we saw at least 4 Brazilian surfers get up on the wave, and the wave was somewhere less than 2 meters in height. We're told that probably tomorrow on Thursday, April 11th, the conditions will be more intense. But today, the surfers said they were quite pleased. The powerful waves pushed them along, and they were able to surf those waves, riding past jungle scenery in an amazing moment. And they were doing that for more than 20 minutes. Imagine staying on top of a surfboard for more than 20 minutes and going past this amazing green scenery that you can see behind me here. And so, yeah, it was actually a strong start to the Pororoca tidal bore surfing season here, which comes once in a while when the full moon strikes, when the Earth and the moon line up. The magnetic activity of the moon is able to raise the tidal wave conditions, the tidal bore conditions, bringing the wave in from the Atlantic Ocean and essentially for a short time reversing the flow of this river known as the Araguari River here in northern Brazil.
Now, Frank, this sounds like a very exciting day so far for the surfers. What can we expect to see tomorrow?
Well, it's going to be more of the same. We're expecting to see more waves of the sort that occurred today on April 10th, Wednesday, the very first strong day of tidal bore activities. Tomorrow, we're told, actually, it may be slightly stronger. We may see waves reaching 2 to 3 meters in height. And of course, the surfers are very anxious to get up on top of those waves again. We spoke today earlier with a surfer who has won championships here in Brazil. He says he's been out on these waves more than 30 times, and every time he gets up on them, it's a completely different experience. That basically is a reference to the kinds of climatic conditions that exist here. Today, there was no rain, for example, but strong winds were out on the water, and so that affected how people on the waves, the surfers, were dealing with things. Tomorrow, probably more of the same kind of conditions, more coverage on this Pororoca tidal bore surfing here on CCTV coming up. We hope you'll stay with us today and the rest of tomorrow as we continue to bring you this amazing natural phenomenon on television.
Frank Contreras speaking to us there from northeastern Brazil. Thank you very much for that report.